All right, so we have our 30 sharpened nails and we have 6 holes here in the front, and they are gonna go exactly through both pieces of wood. Interesting to note, there's a great big knot right there. If you have a knot on any of the spots where you might want to do the hitting, here's a good example. This might happen to be in the way of somebody's nail. What I'd like you to do is remember, this is rock solid, so I want you to go around it someplace, okay? But not right on it. And that's a beautiful addition to our birdhouse. It's gonna look really cool when it's stained up, but right now it's hard to get through. Okay, so next thing you're going to do is actually remove this right from here. If you want to stand these ones up still, not a bad idea. Keep them stood up so you remember that they go up like that. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna start the hammering. Really important, this step here is to do it in a place that isn't going to affect anything below it. So if you're hammering, you want to do it on an old bench, preferably one that's right at the same height as your hip, not too high, not too low. Don't do it on your kitchen counter. Don't do it on granite. Don't do it on anything that's going to be wrecked. So this is an old dirty bench. I've taken off all the bikes and all of the tools that were in the way before. Now it's a nice open surface to work with. Okay, starting a nail. What you're gonna do is hold the nail really close to the bottom, right where you did all the sharpening. This much of it should be left alone without your fingers, because this right here just allows me to, smack my my skin and my fingers. So just like this, as low as you can get it, and very important, straight up tall as you can, and tap in the first nail. One little tip about holding a hammer is try to hold the hammer as close to the bottom as possible, because then you'll get a good swing rate coming down. If you hold it right here or choke up like you would on a baseball bat, it works, but you just might have to hit it a little bit more, okay, than down low like this. With this provides a larger swing rate, and you'll have to hit it as hard and as often. So what I'd like you to do here is, making sure that it's all nice and straight, is to take this nail and just hang it off of your bench, just a little tiny bit. One little tip about hammering, really important to come down straight down on that nail. If you're coming down on an angle like this at all, it's gonna bend that nail. So straight like this is very, very important. And I'm just gonna check underneath to see if it's poking through. You can see that it's getting there, and a couple more taps. And that's what we're looking for right now. Just a little bit of the nail showing. And I'm gonna do that 5 more times.